just going through life. I mean, some people just go through it and suppress a lot of things and just keep it moving. I'm the type of person where, like you said it yourself, you know, writing could be very therapeutic. And that's what it is for me. Like writing time, for example, or even a song like Mission or a song like Rain, it's all therapeutic for me. Because it's like, it's just going through life and you don't get to really talk about it with anybody. You don't get to express it, you know? So when it's time to do music, I just channel all of that, all of those emotions, all of those thoughts, conversations that I had with myself, like and with other people, you know? I just draw inspiration from all of that and just put it in my music, you know? For me, it started with, you know, I didn't like interviews. You know, I didn't want to do the Breakfast Club. Like, I don't want to say people forced me to do it, but they just convinced me to, I think you should go on and just speak your mind, you know? But before that, like all the interviews that I did, it was always about just trying to sell this image, trying to, like you said, talk about the glamorous things, you know what I mean? Or the things that, like, oh, how was it working with so-and-so? Like, tell me about, you know, whatever, like more like personal, not personal as far as like what I'm going through, but, you know, who I'm hanging with, you know what I mean? Who I'm around, like, whatever. So, you know, I just didn't like talking about that. I never felt like it was a conversation I wanted to have. So the interviews always came out super generic and just whack. So I told myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna, I want it to just be a good conversation. You know, I don't care about trying to sell anything or promote anything. I just want it to be a good conversation and I want to speak from my heart. So, and I think when we do that, it just becomes bigger than us. It's, we're allowing ourselves to be, you know, vessels. You know, I'm a firm believer in God, and that comes from experience. It doesn't come from going to church every Sunday. I mean, I love church. That's not anything against that, but just, you know, being religiously active or just being very religious, you know, that's it's different from being spiritual, you know, because you might have not had that experience with God yet, but you're following all the rules and the traditions of a religion. But for me, it came down to actually having an experience with God and understanding, you know, that it's just not about the rituals and the traditions and all of these things and all the rules. Like, it's really about love. And understanding that, it kind of just, you know, brings more perspective to you, you know, and I think that's when you start becoming aware of who you are a lot more. You know, you feel like you're able to love yourself more. You know what I'm saying? So that's really where it stems from, and then, you know, it affects the outcome of everything.